The question you just have to ask yourself is, am I going to take all this money that I'm spending on rent and never build anything?
One of the things that they often say is that long-term real inflation-adjusted home price appreciation in the US is about 1% annually. After maintenance, which usually equals 1 to 2%, property taxes, which equals about 1%, insurance and transaction costs, the net real returns approach roughly zero on average. So when you say housing is a great investment, are you referencing the gross appreciation, which is the total appreciation, or the net returns after taxes, maintenance, insurance, and selling costs?
Where people say, it's not true. I read a comment yesterday on your YouTube page. All I know is I bought a house and it's gone up in value 3.5 times. And the rent when I bought the house was $1,200. And the rent today to buy that, if I had that house, if I was renting it, would be $4,000. So the thing is you have to understand is that rents always go up, Stephen. Here's why the index fund theory doesn't work. You can't live inside an index fund. You can't live inside a mutual fund. You have to live somewhere as long as you're alive. Take a look at what you're paying in rent. Now ask yourself a question. If I'm paying $5,000 a month in rent, which lots of people are, right? Okay, so they're paying $60,000 a year. So over 10 years, they're gonna spend $600,000 in rent. In 20 years, they're gonna spend $1.2 million in rent. In 30 years, they will have spent $2 million in rent if the rent doesn't go up, but the rent does go up. So the question you just have to ask yourself is, am I going to take all this money that I'm spending on rent and never build anything? And if you really believe that renting is better than owning, then you should still consider the idea of buying something then that somebody else rents. Because I promise you somebody's getting rich in the transaction. If you're the renter, you're not the one who's getting rich in the transaction of renting. It is not a great long-term wealth building solution.